The early learning to a child's development, it lays the foundation. The little minds that we teach, they may wander, but they're listening, soaking everything in like a little sponge. That right there tugged at my heart because I've been instilling something in them that they're gonna take with them throughout their lifetime.
Teachers are so important to a student and to an individual's success because teachers are a dedicated resource committed to the interactions of every child. While parents are very committed to their children as well, they have to manage everything that goes on in a household. A teacher from 8 to 5, almost every single day, is dedicated to watching a child grow and blossom and helping them along the way.
When they're able to separate from their parents, like they've never been away from them, all they know is mom and dad, you're being the second parent to them. And the social emotional skills with them, they're working to be able to talk with their peers and to play with them and to just be there. When you come into the school setting, you're what they got and you're what they're looking up to.
Second only to parents, teachers play really a defining role in the life of a child, right? So when you have a good teacher, what you're going to find is that they're able to really move this child ahead, not only in learning, but in social and emotional learning as well. A good teacher can advance a child as much as 2 grade levels, right? And so sort of the path to success in life often involves a very good teacher.
The most impactful thing that teachers tell us that they feel, especially in the early education arena, is that I don't feel valued. I think that parents and the community believe that I am afforded these low wages because I am merely babysitting their children so they can go off and do the important work. But it's absolutely the reverse. The teachers are doing the important work so that families can go off and work.
There's a lot of room for improvement, right? I think still what we see in Texas is, there's not enough time on task. There's not enough time in the classroom. Parents are busy working and they don't want to stop out of their work and have to pick up their child at 3 in the afternoon or pay from 3 to 6 for their child to be taken care of. And so I think the idea of time on task is well documented, well researched to show that the more time a child can spend on a task, the faster they're going to get ahead. And when you have more time, you can have more fun, you can have more experiential learning, you could do the things that teachers really want to do with their kids to make sure that they are having a really enlightening and successful experience.
The reason why I became a teacher is because I get to feed my inner creativity. I make an impact on different lives. I ignite the spark of people and children around me.
Ready? Let's clap our hands.
R-E-D. Being there for the children. Because without them, there are no teachers.
Early education is critically important to our business community and should be, because the business community loses on annual $57 billion in terms of lost wages and revenue for people having to go and find better child care and opportunities for their children. And while they might think, well, that's a problem that's going to solve itself decades later, it's right now when business communities need to get involved in terms of making sure that their employees have high-quality early education opportunities around them.
The best thing our taxpayer money can do, the best bang for our buck as a taxpayer, is early education. There are probably too many kids in our state that aren't getting access to quality early education. There are too many kids in the state where their parents don't know if they can afford this, when indeed we know that our state would be so much stronger if we had quality early education for all. But it's not like our teachers aren't trying. I think it's really what's happening is that our political leaders aren't trying, and they're not really giving the tools necessary to our teachers and our school leaders to make sure that we're doing the very best that we can with our kids.